Hello everyone, this is Poet Holiday with two L's. I don't know if I mentioned the two L's last video or the video after this. I don't know when that one's coming out. But here, hear me out. It's okay. It'll come out when it comes out. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, this is my second video I'm filming for the week because just in case I'm not able to film anything the following week, I can actually have something, you know what I mean? So, ooh, not my Apple Pencil is at 5%. Well, it's gonna be just fine. Hold on. Actually, let me charge it while I'm chatting it up. Because I can charge my iPad later. Don't get me wrong. I am not an Apple girly. I think I have mentioned it in one of my videos when I talked about my iPad, but I really just got it for Procreate and Goodreads. Mostly Goodreads. That's it. Because, like, I didn't like low-key how restricting Notion was. Because, like, I couldn't, like, draw my stuff to put on there. And honestly, like, if I could, it'd be too complex. And I'm just like, no, thank you. Hold on. Let me actually check if this is charging my Apple Pencil real quick. Okay, yeah, it is. It's charging. Yep. And I have a case for it. Of course, I have a case for my Apple Pencil. I have a case for my actual iPad because I drop stuff very easily. And the Apple Pencil just needed a grip for me because it's just too slender. I don't know. Maybe it's the same width, girth as a regular pencil, but I don't like it. It's not for me. I have the Apple Pencil, like that thing that makes it look like a pen. I think I got it from Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, that's that little spiel. But this video is on something I think is fairly exciting, in my opinion. Okay. Well, I like to yap about it a lot to my best friend, and I'm pretty sure she's tired of me talking her ear off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Why is it the screen so like dull? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'll make sure that I'm paying attention semi to this if it dampens too much. But anyways, it's like my setup is like I'm screen recording like the visual, the picture in my gallery. Um yeah. So that's how I do this kind of thing if you're curious. But anyways, music. I don't know if I should get into my poems and then that'll prompt me to get into like the conversation on music. You know what? I will. But all I have to say about music is like I really do enjoy music, but it's just the fact that I don't know, this newer music is giving bubblegum pop. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a little bit of bubblegum pop, but like it just sounds the same. I don't know. I feel like all of the mainstream, what's coming out mainstream, all the, you know, old faithfuls, they like sound the same now, or all their songs sound the same. And it's okay to have like a voice, a way you do things or whatever that's iconically that's iconic. That's you. That's how you're known. That's like, oh, when I hear that, that's da 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 da. You know, but I don't know. I feel like it's just a mud pile. Like, okay, all of it is mud. Like, I don't care if that one's chunky, that one's watery. Okay, I'm sorry. That's not the greatest visual, but whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I just it's so annoying. But yeah, and so like I've really been like getting most of my music, because I'll tell you about like the songs, what I'm currently listening to. Um, at least like the songs that I'm currently listening to, and then like the songs from 2025, like in total for now, because I might add some more things, you know, but it's mostly from Instagram, where I'm getting my music from. I'm in that alternative indie, uh, angsty. I don't know. That's the era that I'm in now. But anyways, let me go with the poem. Ugh, I don't want to start with this one. But anyways, these are all poems that are basically either inspired by the song or one of them is as long as the song, because I was like the prompt my professor had given us for my 200 level poetry course, my English professor. And one of them is just like my outlook on poetry. I have 4 poems to read today. And I don't know if I'm feeling up to it. Maybe I'll let you listen to songs that I've made. Okay, I preface this. Look, I'm more of a poet. I am not a songwriter. I am not a singer. Look, you can skip through that. I don't know what timestamp it'll be. look, look, hear me out. Anyways, let me get on with it. We're going to start off with The Only Villain That Won, which is inspired by Just My Luck by Coco Jones. It's the one that's as long as the song, and I had help from my best friend at the time. So, yeah. No, like I kind of hate this song. Not this song. I love the song. Calm down. Coco Jones, love her. uh, she definitely didn't need to be treated by the industry the way she did because she's black and specifically because she's dark skinned. It's a whole thing out there. Anyways, I just don't like this. Like, it tells a story. The poem. Let me just read the poem and then you decide. Okay. The only villain that won. Can't you see? Despair's coming. Get me down. The ladder's crumbling. Is it too late? Is written on my face, clearly out of place, while I'm in dismay. 'Cause I don't know where you're leading me to go. Down the rabbit hole where I have no time to prepare while trying to outrun the hare. Alice sitting here laughing like the madman Mad Hatter. The clock struck 9 midnight with me in disguise, propped up with a knife, a forgotten maid, unlike Cinderella, without the glamour, holding a hammer. Forget the prince, 'cause I despise your ever after. Who needs a carriage or a marriage when I can have more? What happened to being happy? That's what the villains said after they were caught lacking. Not the fairest of them all. Do I even dare to bump off snow? Will I be killed off like the evil queen herself? Well, the gloves are coming off, 'cause I know I'll do it better, since I'm not stuck in a box, 'cause Gothel wanted them locks. They will never be free once they sign their souls away to me, 'cause Ursula had a plan, which was summed shut by a man, while Cruella had skills with looks that could kill. I'll be effortlessly victorious, unlike Miss Red Riding Hood. They will shake in fear just hearing my name, as I say off with their head when they drop dead. Oh Alice, you have jumped down the wrong rabbit hole. You can't run when you've landed someplace you can never return from. A treacherous ever after. 'Cause I'm the best villain here. I'll make all the princesses disappear. And all of us villains will lie in my lair, never to think of a prince or princess ever again. Anyway, okay, it's kind of good, but it's kind of not. But basically, this is like, trying to be like, forget the ever after with the prince or whatever. And this is from like low key villain's point of view and seeing how all the other villains had lost by a man or whatever. And then like coming from the surface of like Alice. I think I have a playlist about like Alice in Wonderland or whatever, because like that's kind of a vibe. Alice, that song by Peggy, Peggy, love that song. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be putting all these songs in the description. Please, maybe the ones that inspire me, but like, I have too much of a playlist to be doing that, and like that'll just make me not want to upload the videos. So we'll see. We'll see. If you listen, you can just roll back and hear me say it again. Anyways. But Alice is how it's usually spelled in Alice in Wonderland. ALIC by Peggy. Anyways. But what am I going to be talking about? I'm looking through rabbit hole. Blah 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 blah. Unlike Cinderella without the glamour, I kind of love that line. Holding a hammer. Okay, as you know, I love my rhymes at this point. Um, and then what happened to being happy? That came from the song "Just My Luck." Mm-hmm. No, because I was obsessed with the song at some point. I'll probably be obsessed again at some point, but right now we're gonna keep it cute. Um, since I'm not stuck in a box, because Gotho wanted them last. Look. Look. I love that song from Tangled, the one about Gothel. Mother knows best. No, Mother knows best. It's such a dream, but go ahead and give him this. This is why he's here. Don't let him deceive you. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I I love that song. Okay. I don't really like Tangled like that. I love a good villain. And of course I mentioned Cruella had skills with looks that could kill. I'm referring to Cruella, the live action one. That's honestly the only live action movie I haven't watched Maleficent, so hear me out. I should, but anyways, that's the only live action, retelling of a story or whatever. It's in a different way. Like, they don't do that. They do it strictly by the book. They have these back in the day looks of like dressing and the attire, which is alright. And some, anyways, that's a whole nother issue about. Oh, let me write that down. Actually, idea for like a video. Not about maybe about live action, but I don't know. Live action, but slash Disney princesses. Because I have a whole rant about Disney princesses and stuff. My favorite is Merida from Brave. Um, don't get me wrong, like Tiana from Princess and the Frog, she's alright, but like it's still like the whole factor of a man in there, and they're supposed to be she's supposed to be the diversity princess, one of the diversity princesses like Mulan. Um, Pocahontas, but that's the whole questionable storyline. Anyways, we're not gonna move on to that. That's gonna be another video, like I said. Okay, Soak the Red. I don't really like this poem. I like this even less than the other poem, but it's and I don't want to do her song any injustices. But I'm sorry, this poem is. I have a video on like all the poems that not all of them, but a few poems of like, not every poem has to be good. Don't get me wrong, like you probably don't like some of my poems anyways, but like I like a decent amount that I've shared so far. But basically a video on not everything has to be a masterpiece. But anyways, Soak the Red. Oh, did I say what it was inspired by? Oh, inspired by the song Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. Soaked Red. As blood soaks the page of lies I sang to you, as the lights dim, your sanity drained, screaming in pain, the hunger only remains. The only light that brightens the room are your new orbs I so graciously forced upon you. Maybe it needs more. I don't know if you can hear that train, but I'm so sorry. But I don't know. Maybe it needs more to be like put on the page, like some more things. But like so far, it's just 3 stanzas. But yeah, that was what I was inspired by because I was listening to Vampire over and over again, and I think there's, excuse me, but I think there was another, another, song I was listening to by Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, this gonna hurt me in my head if I don't find it. Hold on, let me pause and let me look through my phone. Should I? Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Hold on. Okay, I found it. It's Traitor. Yeah, when I mean at night, I was singing from the top of my lungs. My lungs to that song. Okay, let me stop. I'm I'm done with myself. Okay, next one. Yeah, I don't know what to explain about this poem, the poem that I just read, but yeah, I guess it speaks for itself. And then toxic, I'm gonna read it, then I'm gonna analyze it afterwards. Okay, toxic. If insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something different, then insanity is my middle name. Who can be sane when your friends disappear at the blink of an eye? Or is it because I push till their throats fill with all the hate I radiate? I guess they're sick of drowning. Well, I am too. I want people to feel that restriction I feel just existing. It's so blissful to sink so deep into your sorrows, into my sorrows, sorry. Because who knows, tomorrow I'll be the quicksand others choke on. Stress doesn't express the depth of intoxication. It pours over my cup, sinking into my wrist till it hits the bone. My own body hates me. It's like I'm a toxic gas because you can't see how deadly I'll make you feel till it's too late to end that deal. It's funny how rotten I can be when I start to feel a little lonely. Who knew behind the smiles, the snarky remarks, there's just this endless void of hate that wants that wants everyone to express. Let me read that stanza again. Hold on. Who knew behind the smiles, the snarky remarks, there's just this endless void of hate that wants everyone to experience the same fate. That dark and belittling pain that never goes away. Anyways, sorry for the mess up. It's just low key. Sometimes I don't be able to read my own handwriting. I should do better, but like, it is what it is. But yeah, it's inspired by the song "Toxic" by Christian Gates, and like the S's are like dollar signs. So, oh, I love his music. Not gonna hold you. Like his newer song "Bleed," love that, and the first song that I had listened to from him, "Secrets." I can keep a secret cause I know that you need it, even if you say you're not attached. You the match. Anyways, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Anyways, I'm kind of reading my notes on this. Oh, okay. Uh, it's like a continuation of another poem that I made, Depression. Um, it's just okay, I'm gonna read it verbatimly. It's just sad when you come on campus to stay late only to be alone. Um, I guess that's how I was feeling, but yeah. When I was listening to the song Toxic, I was just in a room and I wanted to write a poem or whatever, so I just started writing and titled the title of the poem as the title of the song. I don't know, unoriginal, but that's what it felt like. But I like the poem because it expresses a lot of things that I don't really say out loud. So I don't know. Poetry is good like that, unique like that. You know what I mean? Um. Okay, I'm just on my iPad trying to find my poem. Okay, it's up. Okay, this time I actually prepped and pulled it up before starting this video. Okay, you should be proud of me. Claps. Right. um. Anyways, don't mind the title. I'll explain what I meant by the title after reading everything. Anyways, hold on. Do I need to blow my nose? La 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 la. Let me stop. I was. I would say I'm so sorry, but I'm not. I'm just dramatic, and I feel like that's what you came here for. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna blow my nose, drink some water, and then I'll be back in a second for you. Okay. I don't know if I sound any better. Okay. But we're just gonna do what I do. Oh, and this is one of the poems that I made landscape. So I have really long lines, but I might chop them up like I did in my when I wrote them down in one of my poetry books, like of all my poetry. I guess I should give it a name at some point so I don't have to say refer to that as that. So, because I have like two of them, two little notebooks. But anyways, me. Let me stop. Okay, I'm sorry. I get distracted. Okay, bustin' till the bus actually hits. You really have to wonder where all the hit songs went. Because why does the whole album feel like I'm waiting for the other beat to drop? And it never does. Yikes. You used to be one of my faves, and I'm stuck repeating the old ones in the grave. Rewinding, till I get tired of it. I find myself wondering how everyone else keeps listening to these rerun beats with lyrics sounding like nails on a chalkboard. Screech, screech, screech. Will someone please save me? You'd think artists would just take a break, but here they are, serenading the crowd with baby shark sounds. It's like no one wants to be unique. They all want to blend into the background so you can't distinguish their voice from white noise. Then there's me, lifting the abyss of when music said something, or in the occasional hidden cave, cranking the angst. Music is an otherworldly plane that sparks that line in your brain to ease the everyday. But now, music is a trampoline. Sorry. But now, music is a trampoline that sags when you jump. Until, thump, your ass is now street gum. Okay. I love that last stanza. No, Loki. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, music is like a trampoline that sags when you jump, but right now I have music is a trampoline that sags when you jump. And then I was thinking about like with the other previous stanza with music is an otherworldly plane, and putting it as like music was an otherworldly plane. But I like the repetition of music is a or an blah blah. I don't know. So, it's a work in progress over time, but whatevers. But anyways, the title, Bussin' Till the Bus Actually Hits. No, like, it's a numerous of reasons why I have that as the title. Like, bussin', the music was bussin', or the artist was bussin', till the bus, the literal bus actually hits. Just like, in anime, is that whole, like, trope of like when the bus hits the person who's just walking across the street. Uh, and like they go into like a whole isekai. Basically, if you don't know what that means, going into another world, like an adventure zone or something that isn't their world. So they're probably in modern day, and then they go to a time where like there's no phones or whatever. It's not monsters. It depends on the anime, but because sometimes the quote unquote monsters are just regular people. Well, they're treated like regular people in society, like dragons, orcs, and all that stuff. Highly recommend that type of anime. That's the anime I loved. Oh, and I wanted to pop in. My current anime watch is Dead Mount Death Play. I'm sorry. I know I like to get off topic, but I just had to peep you up on game. I'm on episode 20. Mind you, I started it yesterday. That should show you. I need a job. Take up my time. Anyways, but yeah, but I feel like it just explains what I'm feeling these days. It's just like I'm stuck having to listen to older music or the same music over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I love my hyperfixation of songs, but it's just like it shouldn't be to the point of where I have to do that in order to just have my fix. When no, because waiting for my next fix is a line that I had in like, I think it was like a poetic reflection on like the class or whatever. We had to do a reflection, so I made it like kind of a poem, but it was actually a paper. I'll read it at some point, but ooh, topic reflections. Feels reflections. A spell. Okay, I'm sorry. I still love. Okay. But yeah, I think it. Yeah, but oh, they all want to blend into the background so you can't distinguish their voice from white noise. Um, it's surface level of like all of them just go into the background. They all sound the same. There's nothing unique about them. But also put on top of that little bit of spice. But it honestly, hear me out. I am not anti-white. I I do not hate on another race. Like it's not that deep. I'm sorry, but everything is sounding whitewashed. Like I don't even want to drop names of like different musicians. Well, songwriters or not songwriters, because I'm not gonna blame the song. But people who be singers. Why did that? Why did that take so much in my brain? But yeah, like singers be out here just whitewashing. It just sounds the same. It's like you're not even what you used to be anymore. And like I understand like changing or whatever, but it's just like what is this? And even the people who are white, it's just like it sounds like white noise. Not like, the race white noise, but just in the background. It just all clumps together and sounds the same. So it's just like, what are we doing here? And personally, hear me out. I don't like Ariana Grande. I'm dropping the name because it's not like too much crazy. But like, I don't really like her like that. Not like, I would say like, I don't know her, but I just don't like the whole aspect of like cheating and how, oh, it's like a slap on the wrist. And like again, we have to think about like the whole aspect of like separating the artist from the art, because don't get me wrong, I don't like the allegations that's coming on with that has been going on with Melanie Martinez. um but I do like her music, not her current music. Clearly with this whole video is talking about I don't like the current music. But um what was it? What was I saying? I do like her, like her music before, up until K through 12. Honestly, I love that one. Like K through 12, ate me that I could eat K through 12 now. Watch it over. That's the movie y'all continue to watch. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, I just it's just sad what the state of music, the state of honestly the world. But let's not get too angsty. But oh yeah, I did put that in there. Then there's me, left in the abyss of when music said something. Like, where is does music even have meaning anymore? Like, does it? Like, are we just singing it to sing it? Are we just singing it for the brand? Are we just doing this for the brand? And then like some of these people, they don't even be doing their brand right. Cause like, one of the people, I forget her name, but I hate saying this term, like sexy. Anyways, that's her brand right now, and it's just like a lot of people aren't picking up what she's putting down. It's just not giving, and it's not that she isn't that. It's just that like you should just be you at this point, like not being this type of. And I'm not talking about Sabrina Carpenter. I know that could probably be going through your head, but it's not. It's somebody entirely different. But yeah. I'm just leave it at that. And honestly, the public is getting tired of that whole trope. Low key. If you're not doing it to us, entirety, leave it where it is, babes. Just do your music how you do your music. Especially if the song don't even require that, calm down. Calm down. Really did. Okay? And then like that goes into like what is it? Conservative, not conservative, but um what am I trying to say? People who are more reserved slash just doesn't. It's not like they're reserved. It's just that they don't show as much in comparison to the people who do. I really don't care either way. But that's a whole topic too. So, anywho's, where am I at? Oh, yeah. And then like where I said, oh, I was trying to go on about left in the abyss of when music said something, or in the occasional hidden cave cranking the angst. That was me referencing the IG music, the indie music that I've been listening to, but usually angsty, of course. Cut my heart into pieces. Somebody, let me stop. I don't even know if that's what they actually said in the song. Sometimes I just be self-inserting words. But and one of the lines, it kind of references what I have jotted down about like how can they dish out music so quickly? Like, hold on. I'm trying to look through the song. You'd think artists would just take a break, but here they are serenading the crowd with baby shark sounds. That's interesting, how can they just continue to dish out music? Like, calm down, like, take a little break. Like, even with me with poetry, like, sometimes, take a day or two, even a week if not writing a poem per se, but like being in that poetic mindset, that's fine, but like, take a break. You ain't gotta let us listen to all of the songs that you pull out. Like, not everything gotta be released, And then like serenading the crowd with baby shark sounds. I just wanted to put in baby shark because I honestly, it's heinous. You hear me out. It's not meant for me. It's not meant for my age demographic. But I hate it. No, because all I heard at some point during quarantine, baby shark do 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 do. No. Do 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 out the door. Please free me from the shackles that bind me. And what was I doing? Okay, I talked about that. Oh, and then like, nah, I talked about that too. Okay. But overall, I wanted to talk a little bit about my relationship with music. Um, Basically, music is just like I said, and there's that line. Music is an otherworldly plane that sparks that line in your brain to ease the everyday. It's how I cope. It's how I escape. You know what I mean? I'm going through something. Maybe I'm listening to some sad music. Maybe I'm listening to some angry music. Maybe I'm just listening to something that's cute, bubbly, whatever. I don't know. It's whatever I'm in the mood for. But it's that escapism, I would say. It's expression as well. I have made a few songs. Not too much on that. Not a songwriter, but I will let you listen to it, and I'll have to clutch my pearls while I do. And it's also like some songs that I'll listen to while reading either books. Yeah, books. While reading books. When I listen to the song, like not even with reading the book, I'll think about the book, which is kind of like a cute little circle around whatever that is. But it's a nice little what is it called, nostalgic, just it just feels so nostalgic, like just like how you feel nostalgic with the songs that you listen to while you were in high school, middle school, whatever. that part in your life, you're like, I remember that time. You know, reminiscent. Okay. Anyways, I am definitely prolonging it. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the train, but I can. I don't know. But let's go into the songs I made. I cry on the verge of tears. Anyways, let me pause it. Okay. That was a second for you. A little minute or two for me. We're gonna start with this one, and I'll explain what inspired it afterwards. Let me actually. There's no title for this one. I just don't have a title yet. Will the first one do? Hold on. Let me play it real quick. Hold on. We all see blue eyes. No. We're gonna go with the third one. Sorry. We all see blue eyes as we run for our lives. We have fallen from heaven, they have crawled from hell. We wait for our death, for we have the same fate. Punishment for cruelty, war has killed our friends to be. Oh, we're there till the end as we find our fake friends. For we've sinned for years and years and years while we run from the truth. You will die as a hero, you come back as a demon. We all suffer no matter how we die. For there are no laws for us to follow, so we all sin for ourselves. Selfishness clouds our eyes when we are running for our lives. Our allies collide, killing others by our side. The land has drunk and white, for the living has fallen. Our strength has died as we are waiting to die. As our eyes turn blue, now we all are demons too. Striking fear in others' eyes as their hopes start to die. Where everyone has fallen, the end has risen. The end is tomorrow. The end is today. The end is Okay, like I said, I'm not a singer, I'm not a songwriter, but anyways, this one is inspired by zombies. I don't know if you know, you noticed. I have a low-key I'm obsession with the zombie apocalypse. I don't know what that says about me, but me, do I care? Cut my heart into pieces. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm actually just looking at like, oh, I have a pencil that's fully charged. Y'all. Give it a stack. I got bands. Let me stop. But yeah, and specifically on like the zombie apocalypse, I think it's inspired by Days Gone because I was watching that gameplay. Yeah, I watched a decent amount of gameplay, but yeah, I really liked it. Did I finish watching the gameplay? No, but check out the Rad Brad. Will I be linking that? I don't know. But definitely check out the Rad Brad. I know he played it. And for another gameplay channel, I love Jay from the Cub Scouts because he's that dude. Anyways, it's hold on. Let me think about the spelling. It's KUBZS. Well, I think space after the Z. SCOUTS. Look, here we go. That was from the brain. The noggin. If it's not, so sorry. You can figure it out. You can figure it out. Look. You know better than me. But yeah, it is also like a, I don't know what it's called, like a siren song. No, like you know, like the music from like Hunger Games, that type of ordealio. Like that's how I wanted it to like be. So hopefully it gave what it was supposed to have done gave, but you know. Anyways, we're skipping on that finals one. I'm not gonna let y'all listen to that. It's crystally dusty. What am I doing? Woo, woo, boo, boo, boo. Thorned roots. Where is that? I saw. Oh, right here. Oh, I think we're going with the last one. Hold on. Let me listen. I don't understand why we gotta go. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go with this one. I think. But anyways, here you go. I don't understand why we gotta go there. As you're pulling my hair while I'm in despair. You're dragging me down as I look around at the joy I can truly have. All I can do is ask why. I can't be happy when I'm with you. When I look at the good, I think of the bad. The past I always knew what I had. It can never be changed, so I must erase the stain that you've left on me. Why? Why did it have to get this bad? Why you left your mark on me? It burns as I bleed. It sizzles as I scream. Why did you torture me? You said you only wanted the best for me. You lied. So burn, burn, burn. Just burn for me, please. 'Cause you've left your mark on me. Anyways, so clearly I'm low-key whispering the lyrics even though I wanted to scream it or whatever. But I don't remember. It was a while ago. But it might have been people in the house, people upstairs. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna do that. It's too embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed? Let me stop. But I do love good Krampus. Hold on. I gotta go to my music because I've saved it in there. Because I recorded it and anyways, you'll see. Okay, here we are, leaving this city behind right now. Let's gather by the campfire light. Anyways, bumped. Oh, I can't watch that. I can't watch that or Jesse because Cameron Boyce, his death and stuff. R.I.P. Oh, I cried. Anyways, what was I doing? Okay, let's press play. Oh, Krampus, oh, Krampus. Krampus, he's coming to town. He's gonna write down, ooh, what's naughty and nice. He's gonna feel your stocking with cold. Oh, Krampus, oh, Krampus. He's coming to town. He's gonna weed out the weeds. You never gonna me round after he comes to town. I say, Krampus is coming. He's gonna take you down piece by piece. He's Krampus is here to stay. He's gonna snatch you up from your home. You're gonna deal with the punishment. 'Cause Santa has suddenly disappeared. better be good, 'cause Krampus is here to stay. Anyways, I like that one better than I don't know. If I were to rank the songs, I was about to say Bones. I'll take yeah, Krampus and maybe like the same amount, uh, at the same tier, Krampus and We All See Blue Eyes, even though I haven't named it. Then Thorned Roots. Anyways, I like how I'm just showing you this and I didn't pause it, but whatever. It's nothing crazy. Is it though? Oh, I don't. We'll see in editing if I have to blur any of that stuff. Even though I hate editing, I don't want to edit. Boo! I don't think it has anything crazy, but you never know. Yeah, I'll probably blur it out in editing. Anyways, oh, sorry. You're seeing all that? That's just stuff, and I have a whole album for this YouTube channel thing. Okay. um, what am I doing? Okay. So, before I go into my hobbies segment, which will be songs I'm currently listening to / 2025 playlist. I don't know if I will do that. Maybe I'll just talk for a little bit and then end it. But anyways, so my 10-minute free write prompt for you is to make a poem inspired by a song. Simple as possible. You know what I mean? Because if I can do it, you can do it better. Anyways, and the hard difficulty is make a song, a poem as long as a song, which was, of course, given by my English professor. But also, hey, make a song. Go out of your comfort zone if you don't do music writing, and if you do music writing, do that. Cause I know one person had for my one of my classes um had was actually a songwriter, so it was pretty cool. So it was interesting to see what was probably songs before and tried to adapt it to poetry, but also like the roots from songwriting in the poetry, but it was really good poetry anyways. But yeah, I liked it. What was I saying? Da, da, da. Are we going into my songs? I don't know. Now that we're here, do I feel like doing that? I don't know. Okay. I'll I'll go through some of my songs, but I'm not gonna go through all. You could just look at them. Okay, as you can see, I have a lot of albums. We're not even gonna scroll through all the albums, but I have a lot. Oh yeah, Alice in Wonderland. That's what I was talking about. So, Peggy, well, Alice by Peggy, Ball and Chain by Ella Red, and Carousel. I don't know how that slips in, but Carousel by Melanie Martinez. I had put that at the time at some point, but whatever's. Um, but Alice in Wonderland playlist. I probably will add like some more that I feel fits that thing, but like yeah, the one called Alice and Ball and Chain, really good. Um, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, and I have a fall and spring playlist because I have like a different vibe each time, and then like I just have random stuff here. I understand what they mean. But anyways, you can just see these. Oh, I've been listening to actually like last night. Bad Bad by Carly Scott Collins. So good. Tit for Tat by Tate McRae. Oh, that has been my anthem. And then like after I had listened to that, I was listening a lot to Siren Sounds by Tate McRae. It was so good, so good. These are really good. And then David Kushner. I don't know which one. If it was like Skin and Bone. No, yeah. Skin and Bone or Humankind. I don't remember. Maybe both. But they Ooh, that should have been the song that was in the Sinners. Even if it was just the credits. It just really your skin boy. You to go, I'm gonna lose control. Yeah. Anyways, oh, you're very close. Anyways, sorry, Roxy, I'm sorry. It's round and round and round in my head. Anyways, I'm sorry. Oh, can't go broke. Anyways, make you mine. Oh, make you mine? Medicine beer? Ooh, that I was low key upset when Jennifer's Body didn't have that song in there. I was like, this was a perfect song for it. Like, where was it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I didn't hear it. Like, maybe my ears were closed. Okay, maybe my eyes were closed. I don't know, but I didn't see it. Hold on, is this in there? But anyways, the Christian Gates. That's how you spell it right there. With a dollar sign. Anyways, ooh, Brave Face by Hallie. Yes. I ate that down for a good little minute. Bad Neighbor by Connor Kaufman. Ooh, I love that song, especially paired with That's Not My Neighbor. That game, that theme song of the game. To get into the building, don't want to wait anymore. Everyone out here is dying to get me, so open the door. Anyways, love that. I think that says cowboy. Wow, hold on. That's two by that person, right? Oh, why did I notice that? Anyways, Decisions by Big Roy Row 6. I don't know. But actually that one most of these are IG. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, if not all, most of them are IG. But music, Instagram music. Um but this one, it sounds like a sea shanty. And I have a literal playlist for sea shanties. Anyways, comment down below if you want to see that. See that list, Car crash, stay, rush, severed ties, man child. That was an era. Um, ooh, see me, buddy. Oh, I love that. See me, buddy. Oh, please help me, Luigi. No, I don't think so. What you say, that is a whole. Oh, okay. Anyways, so sorry. But that I'm not gonna hold you. Even the little visuals for it, love it. Okay. You say that you love me, so why do you hate me? Okay, let me not get from the daylight. That one paired with the other one about that I was thinking about for Sinners, Skin and Bone. Yeah, that was a good playlist. Sinners, yeah. Um, young broke, young dumb, young dumb and broke, young dumb broke high school kids. I think I don't know. I don't remember. Forget about it. Theme song, Louis song. Okay. I was enjoying Abduct Me by Critter for a long while, but the high is a one. Um, oh, Mr. Predictable by Avery Anna. Love that actually. Oh, Ordinary by Alex Warren was really good. SZA, specifically Saturn. After I graduated, that was my song. I take it, take it. Anyways, I'm sorry. 3 Days Grace, Pain. That just reminds me of like when I was watching. I used to. I don't know. It just for some reason I don't know. It reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. Hear me out. It's maybe something I read. I don't know. Um, Amy Winehouse, classic, Back to Black. Labyrinth Forever, the one from Euphoria. Yes, love that one. Love that one. Oh yeah. And honestly, with the Euphoria thing, um, honestly, I'm scared for how this season 3 is supposed to look like because of the people who left for whatever reason. I don't know. Don't know. Think trust issues was a. Oh, Dochi, anxiety. Anxiety is alright. The other one, denial is a river. Yeah, that one. That one ain't down. Ooh, this one from the playlist slash musical epic that hasn't come out yet, but hold 'em down by George Rivera. Uh, Herans. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Please. I'm so sorry. But and I'm stuffy. So, here we up. But it's so good. It's so good. Hold him down. His price, trust, his faith, and his bonds. Oh, have you watched have you watched the one where it's like Elmo talking about Rocco? Oh, please. Hostage by Connor Kaufman. Love me some Connor Kaufman. Um, Denial's River right there by Dochi. Landed in Brooklyn by I don't really know how to say his name. I'm so sorry. Please free me. But it's there. KHANTRAST. So, and then You Don't Know Me Anymore. I don't remember that song like that, but if it's in my playlist, I kind of like it at some point, or still like it. I just haven't listened to it in a minute. But yeah, those are my songs that I enjoy listening to. My song playlist for 2025 so far, because it's still not over. Okay, hopefully there's some more bussin' music. But anyways, I'm looking through everything, and I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about, you guys. Look at me, staying mostly on topic. But anyways, and I'm kind of doing the not 7-day challenge, but um it's not really necessarily having that weight, but I'm trying to still like be productive by having things to check off. So anyways, thank you for watching this. And of course, this is Poet Holiday with 2 L's signing off. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you, or you'll listen to me, or see me in the next video. Bye bye.